elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now here's Booker. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Harden against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Drills it from deep.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Now here's Paul. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Paul. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Shoots over Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
First free throw is good.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Durant. And so he makes both from the line. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Here's Bembry, averaging around 5 points a game. Johnson a screen on Bridges. Here's Bembry. Oh, no good again that time.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Booker. Aldridge pulls down the board. The Nets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Harden. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Harden. Left side Mills. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Becoming more and more complete on the offensive end. Mills shows he can shoot it off the bounce, keeping the defender honest.
Outside Paul. Shoots over Harden. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
Man, Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Johnson. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's Harden in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Stolen by Payne. Here's Shamet. And the Suns get another three. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Well, instead of taking it all the way to the rack, Durant uses that length and soft touch for the floater.
Pass to Bridges. McGee a screen. Bridges with it. Now Aldridge defending. Bridges misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Harden with a screen on Bridges. Durant, pass to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Suns timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Thanks. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bembry comes in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for Carter. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Bridges. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Johnson against Harden. Pass to Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now here's Paul. Here's Crowder. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Paul. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
But we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too, with both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they've been incredible out the gates. You could see this coming. We talked about this, and the way they prepared for the season was tremendous.
All right, now let's focus on the first half. Encouraging start to this one for the Phoenix Suns.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Suns leading. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Booker's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Durant finds Harden. Back to Durant. Outside Mills. Griffin, a screen on Paul. The Nets need to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude. And nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Now here's Paul. 11 feet out. Griffin pulls down the board.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ayton, a screen on Harden. Here's Paul. It's tipped.
Great to see Griffin going hard on the defensive end. Rejections like that are crucial to his development.
Back to Durant. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Durant's got 8 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 1.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Griffin, a screen on Crowder. Durant against Ayton. Durant inside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Durant against Crowder. Durant on the attack. And a missed layup.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Mills. Javon Carter is out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Johnson. And it's Bembry in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Mills. Basket counts.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Shamet. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Mills. Back to Aldridge. Over Payne. Aldridge misses. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Shamet. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Crowder. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Inside. Here's Aldridge. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. McGee passes to Payne. Back to McGee. Here's Shaman. He's checked by Carter. And here's Payne outside. Brooklyn with the board. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Carter. Outside Mills. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. Payne with it. Now Aldridge defending. 11 feet out. The rebound by Carter. So it's Brooklyn now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Takes the 3. And the Nets miss again. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team. Suns timeout.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Johnson. And it's Harden in for Carter. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Shaman. And it's Paul in for Payne. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He stressed to his guys the importance of coming through in the clutch here, saying, quote, "This is our time, not theirs. It's ours. We've got to go out and take this because we have worked hard for this win. Finish the job."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter, and they can add to your lead.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Nets call time here. They're down by 6. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Brooklyn Nets.
Pass to Mills. Here's Durant. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, you're not going to see KD miss from that range very often.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And the Nets with possession here. Durant, the pass to Harden. And Ayton pulls it down. And now we've got an intentional foul.
His first foul. 4th team foul. Now at the line for the Suns. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Harden. And here's Griffin outside. He can't get that one to fall. So the Suns win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.